Great Britain and France. For this evening's match, Great Britain will line up as follows. 1. Gary Connolly. 2. David Myers. 3. Chris Rudd. 4. Paul Derbyshire. 5. Alan Hunt. 6. Tony Smith. 7. Bobby Goulding. 8. Gary Chambers. 9. Graham Southernwood. 10. Craig Richards. 11. Steve McNamara. 12. Gary Price. And 13. The skipper Phil Clark from Wigan. The Great Britain substitutes this evening are Tommy Martin, Michael Forshaw, Stuart Spruce and Andy Burgess. Visitors from across the channel will line up at 1. Daniel Carvey, 2. Manuel Correa, 3. David Daspam, 4. Philippe Ricard, 5. Eric Van Brussel, 6. Pascal Fage, 7. Rafael Delgado, 8. Christophe Grandjean, 9. Patrick Tarils, 10. Liliane Hebert, 11. Patrick Cos, 12. Frederic Texido and 13. David Amand. And the French substitutes are Yannick Sautris, Jean-Claude Guéral, Stéphane Millet and Olivier Gagnon. Our referee is Monsieur Chanfreux from France, and our 2 touch judges are Monsieur Marcon from France and Mr. J. Molyneux from Leyland. So the 14th meeting of these two sides at under 21 level about to get underway. Great Britain leading the series by 9 matches to 3 at the moment, and included in that is their 48 points to 2 victory in France just 3 weeks ago. So it's the French in possession from the kick-off. Solid tattle there from Chambers and McNamara for the home side. France going to their forwards inside their own 25. Hugo Torrios drops the ball of our first scrum of the evening on the visitors' 25-yard line. And local player Bobby Goulding from the Wigan club to feed the scrum. Goulding comes up with possession. Chambers on the charge. Gary Chambers from Warrington. Stopped 20 yards out. Southernwood now brings in Craig Richards, the Bradford prop forward. Southernwood once more on to Goulding. Goulding with the reverse. On to second row forward McNamara. Good tattle coming in from Delgado. Great Britain 15 yards out. Southernwood using the short side to Price. Last one indicates our referee. Three calls back for an infringement. Not playing the ball correctly. First penalty of the game goes the way of the French. Got just 90 seconds of play here at Central Park, and we still await the first points of the game. So it'll be the French to tap 5 yards outside their own 25 with the hooker Patrick Torriels. Good charge from the forward Hebert. French looking to move it out wide. Certainly looked like an obstruction there by Cos. Called by the referee. Well spotted by our referee, Monsieur Chanfreux. Gives Great Britain their first penalty of the evening. Chris Rudd being called up by skipper Phil Clark to have his first attempt at goal. Chris Rudd, who managed 8 goals 3 weeks ago over in France. His first attempt of this evening will be some 46 yards out, right in front of the French posts. Chris Rudd's first attempt of the evening. Certainly got the distance, just wide of the left-hand post, and France will drop out from their own 25. So we'll drop out from full-back Carvey. Up by Alan Hunt, the St Helens wingman. Goes in field to be tackled by Hebert. Southernwood goes right to Richards. Richards takes it up to halfway. Three-man tackle stops him. Southernwood now using the short side to Clark. Good tackle from his opposite number, Amar. Southernwood now to Goulding. Goulding finds his half-back partner Smith. Onto centre Rod. Good tackle coming in from Tuxedo. Now it's Gary Chambers on the run. It's a good ball out, but good tackling game by the French. Goulding puts in the kick, which comes off Uka Torres. Goes out of play over on the far side. Free calls them back for the scrum. Head and ball to Great Britain. 10 yards inside the French half. Goulding to feed the scrum once again. Britain. Clark comes up with the ball. Certainly Delgado appeared to be around the scrum before the ball. Here comes Richards now for Britain. Gets the ball inside to McNamara. Tackle coming in from Hebert. Southernwood on to Chambers. Charge from Chambers. Good defence again by the French. This time it's standoff Farge. Here done by Bobby Goulding. Gets the ball out to Wingman Myers. Myers steps inside the fullback. And David Myers gets the first try of the evening. Comes after just 5.5 minutes play. Puts Great Britain ahead by 4 points to 0. So good combination from the home side players. The initial break coming from scrum half Bobby Goulding, who found his Wigan teammate on the outside, David Myers. Stepped inside fullback Carvey to score 10 yards in from this near touchline. So Warrington centre Chris Rudd with his second attempt at goal this evening. Great Britain ahead by 4 points to 0 at the moment. Chris Rudd's second attempt. Well wide with that one. 7 minutes of the match gone. Great Britain now lead France by 4 points to 0 in this under-21 international. Pascal Farge gets the game underway, taken by Craig Richards, the Bradford and Great Britain number 10. Southernwood now behind the play of the ball. Moves it inside to McNamara. Southernwood once more. Uses the other second row of Gary Price from Wakefield on this occasion. Southernwood back for the kick. Well taken though by Carvey. Run straight into a tackle though from Goulding. France back in possession. Goulding makes the stop once more. It's wingman Manuel Correa. Takes it up to halfway. Toriels now, using the short side to cross. Defence from Rudd. France looking to work and move. Delgado spreads it out to his half-back partner Farge. Tackled by Chambers on halfway. Ricard now moves it right to second roller Tuxedo. Good defence by Great Britain. France on the last tattle. Kick will come in from Farge. It's a little strong. Just goes over the dead ball line, and Great Britain will tap from their own 25. So 9 minutes of the game gone. Great Britain ahead by 4 points to 0. First man in is Chambers. Sutherland now moving it left once more. Good defence again by the French. 3 men in on the tattle. Sutherland on to Price. Stopped by his opposite number Tuxedo. Ame also in on the stop. Great Britain looking to work and move here. Goulding puts the kick in. Forces Correa to turn and chase back to his own 25. Manuel Correa is the only player wearing the same shirt tonight as was worn by the French 3 weeks ago in France. So many changes in the French team following that 48 points to 2 defeat. So it's now Therese behind the play of the ball. Brings in his number 10 Hebert. Patrick Toriels again. Back in half-back. Looking to unleash the ball as Chambers got the tattle in. No one near enough to take the pass. Delgado now moves it right. Not a good pass from his half-back partner Fage, but Goulding doesn't take advantage of it, and France get 6 more tackles. So it's Toriels again, moving it right now. Onto his loose forward. Puts a great ball through to Tuxedo. Tuxedo, is he going to go all the way? Nobody gets the ball out well. Great support play from the French. And I think it's Pascal Farge who's the try scorer. Great initial break from Tuxedo down that far side. And just 11 minutes on the watch, and France back on level terms of 4 points each. So a good response from the French. Their first real attack in the Great Britain half produces a try for them. Amat was the instigator. Superb short ball to Tuxedo. He made the break. Outwitted Connolly at the first attempt. Connolly recovered, but Farge was in support. So France now, the opportunity to go ahead for the first time in the game, but the attempted kick is wide. So Patrick Toriels failed with the conversion attempt. 12 minutes into the game. 4 points each. Bobby Goulding from Wigan with the restart for Great Britain. France moving the ball inside their own 25. Ricard stopped just short of his 25. Toriels now gets a wild ball out. Dropped on by France. France trying to clear their own 25. Charge again from the prop Hebert. Toriels now. Kick comes in from Farge. fine one, which Connolly takes. Connolly looks as though he's carrying an injury. Tattle 5 yards short of halfway. Chambers now. Gets a good ball out to centre Derbyshire. His Warrington teammate. He takes it 10 yards into the French half, and the crowd trying to get behind the home side. Good defence again from loose forward David Amar. Southernwood forced to go it alone from Acton half-back. Skipper Phil Clark on to Goulding. Long pass out to Derbyshire. He's forced back inside. Good French defence once more. Southernwood. Kick comes in from Goulding once more. Brilliantly taken under pressure by full-back Daniel Carvey. Great tackle though from Goulding. France on the reply with Daniel Delgado. Rafael Delgado, the scrum half. Torrijos now. Moving it left to his loose forward Amar. Torrijos this time gets it out to his prop Hebert. Charge again from the number 10. Making good yardage. France with a good line out over on that far side. Good defence forces Ricard back inside. Last tackle indicates our French referee. Kick comes in from Farge. Chased by Van Brussel. Barry Connolly takes it, then takes a heavy tackle as well from Van Brussel. And it'll be another Great Britain penalty. I think a substitution. Number 16, Stuart Spruce. The witness fullback coming on to replace Gary Connolly of St Helens, who's gone off injured. And Stuart Spruce goes straight into his fullback role. Great Britain will tap 10 yards short of halfway. This one in is Richards. Tackler is Taxido. Richards gets a good ball out to Southernwood, inside to Goulding. Referee indicates that the pass was forward. And we'll scrum it just inside the Great Britain half. 16 minutes of the game gone, 4 points each at the moment. French win their first scrum. Torrijos now. Uses Taxido on the outside. Aguka, Patrick Torrijos, going it alone. Tries the dummy this time, he gets 5 yards out of the British defence. Correa now. Delgado moves it on to his half-back partner Farge. Good ball by France to move it out to the full-back Carvey. Great defence from Great Britain. By the Wigan wingman David Myers. France certainly showing that they've got plenty of appetite for moving the ball when in possession. Goulding to feed the scrum now for Britain. Again, Delgado appeared to be around the outside of this scrum before the ball was out. But Bobby Goulding gets himself involved in an unnecessary fisticuff with his opposite number, Rafael Delgado. Referee goes to consult the French injured player, who is Delgado. Free kick goes France's way. Great Britain won 48 points to 2 3 weeks ago in France, and I would have thought they'd taken the game to the French more in these opening quarter of an hour. Patrick Torrijos, now there's a second attempt at goal. Some 28 yards out, 10 yards from this near touchline. Torreal's second attempt of the evening. Throws it wide of that far post. Great Britain come up with possession in the form of Stuart Spruce. He's tackle 15 yards out. Southernwood takes the tackle from Exton half-back. Chambers, good run from the big number 8. Picks play up to the home 25. Good tackle from Torreals again. Goulding, it's a good ball out. Standing up, Tony Smith from Castleford. It's going all the way. Great defence from fullback Daniel Carway, but Britain on the attack now. Southernwood moves it to Goulding. A kick ahead by Goulding. There's no one in front of him. The French got numbers back. They don't. In fact, the ball is dropped. Good run from the French scrum half Delgado. Down David Amar. Clears the 25. Torreals now. Brings in the big number 8, Grand Jean. Farge. It's a good pass out. A good defence again by Tony Smith. Farge with the kick. Over the head of Myers. Finds touch. Some 8 yards inside the Great Britain half. And we'll scrum it right down in front of us. So 20.5 minutes of this first half gone in this under-21 international here at Wigan. Scoreline of 4 points each, which is not what one would have expected after the drubbing that Great Britain gave France 3 weeks ago. Penalty goes against the English front row. And Pascal Farge will kick for touch to set up the position for the French. Takes play into the home 25. Torreals now. Fistman in his airbird. Runs into Richards. France in a good attacking position, just 15 yards out. Long ball finds loose forward Amar. Inside to Cross. Cross just 10 yards out. Positions there for France if they can work a move. Torreals went alone in the end to be stopped by Price's tackle. France just 5 yards out. They move it left to Farge. Grubber kick. And it looks like a try for Eric Van Brussel. It is. A finely judged kick from standoff Pascal Farge, and suddenly Great Britain find themselves in all sorts of trouble. 22 minutes of the game gone, and they now trail France by 8 points to 4. So, left wingman this evening, Eric Van Brussel, actually played in the full-back position over in the first game in France. Certainly the French knew what they were doing when Farge put that kick in. The British defence was just found a little wanting on the outside. So it's Patrick Torreals with his third attempt of the evening. It's on the wrong side of the field for the left-footed kicker. Certainly a considerable improvement in the French performance than they put up in France 3 weeks ago. So Patrick Torreals again draws it across the face of the Great Britain post. But France ahead for the first time in the game. We've had 23.5 minutes of this first half, and it's a scoreline now here at Central Park of Great Britain 4, France 8. France in possession with Amar. Stopped just short of the 25. Good charge again by France. Loose forward Amar once more. Four-man Tattle stops him this time. Toriel. Brings in the big number 10 Heber, and he gets a good return pass to Toriels. So Delgado goes behind the play of the ball. Moves it out to Farge. In left centre, Ricard. He stopped just short of halfway. Last Tattle, so Farge puts in a high up and under. That's a well-judged kick. Spruce takes it well, just outside his own 25. Gets out of the attempted Tattle from Van Bossel. Tattled in the end by Cross. Phil Clark now, trying to set an example to his teammates, as one would expect the skipper to do. Chambers on the charge. Good defence again by the French. Three-man Tattle. Second wood now on to Richards. Ball dropped. France come up with possession, I think. The referee has given the knock on. But head and ball to Great Britain. To fisticuffs there between the two number 8s, Gary Chambers and Christophe Grandjean. Referee soon sorts that one out. And the penalty goes France's way, and Goulding gets involved again with Delgado. Everyone wants to join him. Referee Monsieur Chanfreau. It's got to be commended for the way he went into that maul. It was certainly the two scrum halves at fault again. We all know that Bobby Goulding has a fiery temper. 10 minutes in the sin bin for Goulding. And the crowd don't like it. Goulding, of course, a Wigan club player. So France get their fourth penalty of this first half. Pascal Farge will go for touch over on the far side, and we've not 15 minutes or so, just the one break from standoff Tony Smith. No Great Britain caught offside then. Good decision from the French referee. Gives France their fifth penalty, and in a kickable position this time for Patrick Toriels. So we're in the 28th minute of this first half. And after that bright opening by Great Britain, which saw them score a try after 6 minutes, but France certainly. So Patrick Toriels, his fourth attempt of the evening, is yet to get between the H's. And he's still to do it. So the dropout from Rudd. Taken by Farge, Jan's on to Correa. And France back in possession on halfway. Toriels moves it right. Amat. Ball's lost. Possession to Great Britain. And Hunt now behind the play of the ball. Tries to take them all on. The crowd trying to get behind the home side. They don't help the at the moment. Chambers now. Short ball to McNamara. home crowd trying to get at the French referee to keep the French side back. Richards tries to scatter them. Takes it into the French half. Last tackle indicates the referee. Southernwood puts in the kick. Well covered though by Delgado. He's public enemy number 1 at Central Park at the moment. Touch charge on the far side. But a punch being thrown again at Delgado. Referee wants a word, I think, with the Great Britain wingman Alan Hunt, St Helens player. Really, Great Britain don't need to get involved in this sort of thing. Rafael Delgado has certainly been singled out for treatment. But the British players think he's responsible for the dismissal of Goulding. Certainly Britain have not been in the game for the last 20 minutes. Torrio once more. Into Hebert. Good defence from Britain this time. Great Britain came on his front side. Not looking to move the ball. Great defence though. And the French side beginning to lose a little concentration. And the referee going to have to keep on top of things now. Certainly the game is getting heated at the moment. Delgado again comes in for some rough treatment. Torrios now uses the big number 8 Grandjean. Takes it up to the Great Britain 25. Now France looking to work and move. Torrios now out to Farge. Farge with a drop goal attempt, which goes wide. And Great Britain will tap from their own 25. Well, really, we need a try from Britain in these remaining 8 minutes of the first half. This one in his Hunt. Surge by Hunt. Now it's McNamara. Good tackle roll from Torrios. Southernwood. And this time, penalty against Texero. Wonderful cheers from the Wigan supporters. Great Britain get their 4th penalty of this first half. And it was offside against the number 12, Frederic Texero. Well, the kick only makes 10 yards from run. Britain will tap inside the French half. Looking for a try now before the interval. Southernwood to Richards. France up very, very quickly. Smith now. On to Price. France tackling quite well in midfield at the moment. Bill Clark now gets a good ball out. It's now with Hunt. Hunt crashes inside, but good cover from Texero. Southernwood to Clark, on to Smith. With dodging and weaving, Amar gets the tackle in. Last one indicates the referee. 2 men marking the play of the ball. The penalty will go Great Britain's way. That's the penalty count 6-5 now in France's favour. Scrums 3-2 in Great Britain's favour. And Chris Rudd with the opportunity to reduce the arrears with a penalty 25 yards out, right in front of the French post. So Chris Rudd's 3rd attempt of the game. The first time for a while that Great Britain have been up to the French 25. No mistake this time from the Warrington centre. Chris Rudd's first 2 points of the evening, reduced the arrears to 2 points. Scoreline now, with just 5.5 minutes of the first half remaining, is Great Britain 6, France 8. So Pascal Farge back at the centre with the restart for the French. Britain, of course, still down to 12 men with Bobby Golding in the Simbem. McNamara plays it with his feet. He hands on to his skipper Phil Clark, who clears the Great Britain 25 before he stopped. Southernwood now. Sit on to Price. Southernwood again. Goes left to Richards. Richards gets a good ball out in the end. Great Britain with an overlap here. An interception by Eric Van Brussel. I don't think they're going to catch him. A terrible pass in centre field there by Britain. Eric Van Brussel had 35 yards to go, but he was totally in the clear, and Britain never looked like catching him. And Brussel's second try of the evening puts the French ahead by 12 points to 6. Well, the French player is down injured over on the far side of the field, and back in the centre of the field, Patrick Torriels gets his first conversion of the evening. 3 minutes to half-time as Bobby Goulding returns to the field to find his teammates in a bit of trouble as Great Britain trail by 14 points to 6. The French player has been taken from the field of play with what looks like a shoulder injury. On comes number 17, Olivier Gagnon. So France inside their own 25. Certainly be encouraged by that try, and in goes Heber once more. Substitute Gagnon quickly in on the action. Farge puts in the kick. Behind wingman Alan Hunt. Finds touch 5 yards inside the Great Britain half. And there's just 2 minutes of this first half remaining. And France ahead by 14 points to 6. The injured player was Philippe Ricard, who has gone off. France come up with the ball from the scrum. Great Britain kick the ball out to play the ball. And it'll be Rafael Delgado to feed the scrum once more. He feeds it before the Great Britain scrum forms. Out to Farge. To centre Daspon. Once again the big number 10 Heber. The free quickly in between any sign of trouble. Calls a match for the knock on by Heber. And again the French players beginning to rile Bobby Goulding. Goulding going to have to keep his temper. Great Britain win the scrum. Smith in the line. Good defence though by fullback David Myers. Just up short of the 25. Southernwood goes from acting half-back, gets it out to Myers, but a great tackle from Van Brussel. Southernwood now on to Goulding, to Chambers. Chambers gets it out well to Richards, but he's well wrapped up by standoff Farsh. Goulding gets the ball out, it's now with Clark. Good defence again from the French. Last one indicates our French referee. Southernwood out to Rudd. Rudd puts in the kick. Cavey has no trouble with that one. Takes the tackle from Rudd as the half-time hooter goes here at Central Park, and a shock scoreline as far as the home supporters are concerned in this evening's Under-21 International. It's a half-time scoreline of Great Britain 6 points, France 14. The referee, Monsieur Chanfron from France, gets the game underway. Well taken well by Chambers from the kickoff. A reminder, the half-time scoreline here at Central Park. It's Great Britain under-21s 6, France under-21s 14. So Great Britain looking for early points in this second half. There's Richards on the charge. Loses the ball in the tackle. Referee indicates a knock-on. An off-the-ball incident again. This time the Frenchman Patrick Cosse is going to be called out by the touch judge on the far side. And the penalty goes Great Britain's way. First half penalties were 6-5 in France's favour. Scrums 4 each. So David Myers, first man in, stopped just short of the French 25. Gary Chambers takes it into the French 25 now. This is better from Great Britain. Looking for the move. Got by Clark. Outside, on to Smith. Smith stopped inches short. Great tackle from David Amar. Ball's picked up for Great Britain, 6 more tackles. Southernwood behind the play of the ball, moves it right to Clark, onto McNamara, an overlap here. Smith forced back inside by good French defence. Hebert was the tackler there. Smith once more, kicks ahead. Great Britain concede possession once more. France back in possession inside their own 25. So Torriels moves it left now. Good charge from France. Cross clear his own 25. Delgado now to Farsh. Farsh almost through the gap. Quickly closed by Clark and Richards. Kick will come in from Gagnon. Myers takes it 10 yards inside his own half. Tries to outwit Van Brussel, gets past 3 tacklers. Takes it in centre field. It's good 20 yards before Amar gets to tackle him, but the crowd trying to raise the home side's efforts. Chambers now looking for a way outside. Good defence again by Hebert. So Great Britain 10 yards short of the French 25. Goulding gets the ball back. Fine ball by McNamara. Terrible ball inside, picked up by Goulding, but he kicks ahead and it falls nicely for the French. Dexido goes from acting half-back up to the 25. Corey Smith, the tackler for Britain. Torils now on to Amar. Punch thrown by Smith. Spotted by our French referee once more. And Pascal Farge will kick for touch. Drives Great Britain back to halfway. Torils, first man in his ground job. Good defence by Richards and Southernwood for Britain. Torils now. Fine break by Farge. Wow, where was the British defence on that occasion? Paul Darmisher from Warrington was the man making the tackle, but Delgado now inside. Ball to Heber. He stopped 10 yards out, but it's a good play from the French once more. Delgado behind this, play the ball again. France with a good line out here, an inside pass to Koss. Britain stopping 5 yards short. Amma, good defence there. That was the tackle that Britain needed. Goulding was the man supplying it. Last tackle. Great grubber kick. Ball's knocked on over the line. Referee calls them back for the scrum. Britain lucky to escape again on that occasion. So Goulding to feed the scrum, 10 yards out. A lot of hand signals from our French referee at the moment. Terrible scrum. Goulding complaining he can't get the ball in. Britain at the moment loosening up both their substitute forwards, Forshaw and Burgess. So the scrum gets down, but France get possession. So good attacking position for France. What's the referee given now? Well, the referee wants the scrum reformed. So Goulding to feed again. It's Great Britain make 2 substitutes. Michael Forshaw of Wigan and Andy Burgess of Salford come on and go into the second row. And the 2 second row forwards, McNamara and Price, move up to props. As both Chambers and Richards are substituting. So what can Great Britain do now? 7 minutes into the second half and they still trail by 8 points. Michael Forshaw this time. Stopped just short of halfway. Southernwood to Smith. To Clark. Great Britain will certainly be looking for some inspiration from their loose forward and captain. Southernwood's pass finds Rudd, who almost makes a break. So Great Britain moving it out at last, but Andy Burgess, the Salford player, tries to straighten the move up in centre field. Goulding with a short kick ahead. Poleaxed off the ball by Torils, but the French referee allows play to continue. Now it's Correa behind the play of the ball. He makes 3 or 4 yards before Great Britain get the tackle him. Amar once more. Smith and McNamara the tattlers. Torils now. Certainly found a willing workhorse in his number 10, Lilian Heber, this evening. Torils now. Delgado, long ball. Farge puts in the kick and a good chase by France. There's 3 men in pursuit. Spruce picks it up for Britain. It's away from 2 tackles. Stopped 10 yards short of halfway. So Britain back in possession, desperate to find a try from somewhere. Burgess now. Southernwood to Clark. Southernwood finds wingman Myers. Myers tries to get around the outside. Good cover from Gagnon. Gurdon taking them on again, just outside the 25. Clark with the kick this time. Carvey's under it again, takes it superbly once more. He's been faultless so far with those high balls as Daniel Carvey. Britain putting a bit of pressure on the French at the moment as Courier is allowed to escape one tackle before being stopped. Good yardage made again from acting half-back there, full-back Carvey. Torriels gets it out to his loose forward Amar. He clears the 25. Torriels goes left again. Long ball finds Van Brussel. Britain tried to drag him into touch but don't succeed. Last tackle indicates the referee. Farge gets in the kick in the end. And he goes to Alanon, midway between his own 25 and halfway. Tries to take the Frenchman on. Falls to the first tackler at his cost. Southernwood now goes right to Burgess. Good charge from the Salford substitute. Southernwood now to Goulding. Great break from Forshaw, but the final pass goes astray. France come up in possession. And France just outside their own 25, trying to weather this storm as Great Britain trying to turn the screw and get back into this game. Torriels once more. Next 5 yards before Forshaw gets to tackle him. Hamon. Delgado. Farge, his long pass onto substitute Gagnon. In the line is fullback Carvey. France certainly moving the ball about at the moment. Take play up to halfway. Farge now. Into his second ball forward, kicks it off. Last tackle indicates the referee. Grandjean behind the play of the ball. To Farge. Farge puts in a good kick. Finds touch again. So France appeared to have weathered this early pressure put on by Great Britain. 12 minutes of the second half and France still ahead by 14 points to 6. Goulding to feed the scrum. Now Great Britain come up with it, didn't come out to Goulding. Hunt in the line, tries to scatter across, but Frenchman rolls on well. And here comes substitute Forshaw, almost up to halfway. Great defence from Gaspar. Goulding now, long pass out, possession to France once more. Grandjean, the big number 8, goes from acting half-back, makes 6 or 7 yards. And really Britain need inspiration from somewhere at the moment. First tries to dump it. Phil Clark doesn't take it. Surge again from Patrick Torriels from acting half-back. Amon out to Delgado. French scrum half, almost up to the Great Britain 25 before he stopped. Torriels gets it out to stand-off Farge, high up and under to Tess Spruce. He drops it, falls for substitute Gagnon, but Britain get the penalty for the chasers being in an offside position. Britain get their second penalty of this second half. And Goulding will take the kick for touch. So Myers in on the action for Britain. Torreal's in on the stop for France. Good defensive game by France. Ball loose, picked up for Britain. Derbyshire well wrapped up though by Dospal. Solid defensive game by France. Tries to catch them out with pace. Ground John gets the tackle in. Last one indicates the referee. It comes in from Southernwood. Taken to the second attempt by Courier. Burgess gets the tackle in. Fullback Carvey goes from acting half-back. Good defence by Forshaw. Courier now. Onto second row forward cross. Torreals. To loose forward Amman. Great inside ball to Hebert. Ball's lost. All on, says the referee. Grandjean drops on that loose ball. Ball went backwards. Torreals now. Delgado. Barge gets it inside to Delgado. He's ankle tapped. Still going though. Runs into Smith. And Goulding. So Torreal's behind, they play the ball for France. To Farge. He launches the high up and under. Won't allow it to bounce. Spruce gets it at the second attempt. Stopped 10 yards from his own try line. Really Britain need someone to find that little bit of something from somewhere. Alan Hunt trying his luck in centre field. Great Britain now up to their own 25. Graham Southernwood behind to play the ball. A half break there. Good defence by France again. Goulding. Great Britain with a good overlap here. Smith wanted too much time. Tuxedo half stopped him and Despan completed the tackle. Goulding puts a deep kick in. Forces Daniel Carvey to turn and chase. Picks it up on his own try line. Good tackle from Paul Derbyshire. But now can Britain force an error? They need 6 points quickly from somewhere. Courier goes from acting half-back. Gives his forwards a chance to regroup. French are playing it well at the moment. Torreals now down the short side to this number 10, Leon Hebert once more. Torreals takes the tackle from acting half-back. Barge with the kick once more. He's certainly controlling things in centre field at the moment. Spruce picks it up for Britain. Gets the play back to halfway. What can Britain do now? Southernwood behind the play the ball. On to Goulding, to Hunt. And tries to knock off Cost, but can't. Southernwood now to Goulding. Ball dropped again. Referee will call them back for the scrum. So Great Britain make their fourth and final substitute. Tommy Martin of Oldham coming on to replace Tony Smith of Castleford. Martin quickly in on the action as France win the scrum. So what can Great Britain do? They've got just 21.5 minutes remaining. Martin almost got the interception, just couldn't hold on to it. Certainly a sparkle there from Britain, which brings inspired applause from the home crowd. It'll be Delgado to feed the scrum. Possession to France. France 10 yards short of halfway. David Amar behind the play, the ball down the short side to Hebert. He's had a great evening in my book, this French number 10. Penalty for lying on against Hunt. Britain really can't afford to give away these silly penalties, the position they're in at the moment, 8 points behind. Pascal Farage, the kick for touch. France will tap 5 yards inside the Britain half. Torreals on to Grandjean. Delgado now behind the play, the ball. And with Torreals, good tattle from Derbyshire. Three remaining French substitutes all warming up behind the try line to our right. France in command at the moment. Alman. Substitute Gagnon. Hebert behind the play, the ball. Gets it on to Kos. He stopped just short of the 25. Last tackle indicates the referee. Certainly Britain can't afford to concede another try at this stage. Fine kick through though from Torreals. Myers though makes the pick up, but he's stopped 10 yards from his own try line. So what can Spruce do now? Stop just short of the 25. Southernwood. For Britain just outside their own 25. Goulding going right now. Finds Clark. Great tackle again by Hebert. Kick ahead by Martin. Well taken though by Carvey. Great tackle by McNamara. Nothing going Britain's way at the moment. Grandjean. Burgess makes the stop for Britain. Picks it all. Goes through back to half-back, gets 2 or 3 yards, still short of the Britain 25. Torreals now. Delgado to Farage. Farage alters the play, good kick, covered well by Myers. Great defence again by France. Southernwood gets it out to Hunt. Good tackle though by Delgado. Get the penalty. Tattler coming back from an offside position, making the stop. Goulding finds touch, just 7 or 8 yards inside the French half. It's a try more than anything that Britain want at the moment. Southernwood on to McNamara. Southernwood now, on to Goulding. A great half break by Forshaw, but Martin couldn't take the pass. But another substitution being made. And on comes Yannick Sautrice to replace the number 10, Liliane Hebert. That'd be a bad blow for the French, because Hebert has had a great game so far this evening. France Templar down to 12 men. No ball at the moment. The injured man is Rafael Delgado. Fullback Daniel Carvey forced to feed the scrum. But France come up with possession. And on comes Jean-Claude Guéral now to replace Delgado. Well, that substitution was made whilst play was in motion. At the moment, France have 14 men on the field, but Delgado is limping off down in front of us. So Trees takes it up to halfway, and France seem to have found a new lease of life now. A half break there from Baspin. A tattle from Hunt. Guéral now. Big gain. Plenty of time for Farge to get the kick in. Certainly the French looking the keener of the two sides at the moment, and why not? 15.5 minutes remaining here at Central Park. France ahead by 14 points to 6. No points as yet in this second period. France come up with that one. Armand goes from acting half-back. It's a 5-1 scrum count for the French in this second half. It's Cost now. Drops it. Martin gets the tackling for Britain. Greer from acting half-back. High tattle on him though, indicates our French referee, Monsieur Chanfreux. France get their third penalty of this second half. Would have thought Patrick Turiels would go for goal from this position. So, France have used 3 substitutes so far this evening. Great Britain have used all their 4. So Patrick Turiels, the French hooker, 1 goal to his credit in the first period. His first attempt of this second half. He's very wide with that one. Britain get possession 10 yards in front of their own post. Britain looking to get things moving quickly. Forshaw trying to make a move. Whittles his way past 2 defenders. Southernwood now. McNamara on the charge. Goulding now. Great Britain spread it wide at last. Great defence again as Derbyshire is forced inside. Last one indicates the referee. Kick will come in from Spruce. Be an easy one for 2-try Eric Van Brussel to take. He stopped 5 yards in British territory. So can France find 4 points from somewhere, which would virtually wrap this game up at the moment. Cost drives in from acting half-back. Armand. Britain certainly tattled better in this second period. A loose ball though, picked up by Cost. Let's lose ground on the move. Retain possession. Guéral. Last one indicates the referee, and no doubt Pascal Farge will put the kick in again. Hit by Martin after the kick had been made. And Martin is flattened by a right cross. Referee's attention by trying to resort to the incident. Let's see what the touch judge's interpretation is from the far side. Actually, though France have conceded the penalty. Farge was certainly late after the kick had been made, but he gets penalised. Britain get the penalty. So not too happy with our French referee at the moment. Seems Goulding's been the only man to the sin bin. France will be quite happy with this. 11 minutes to go, 8 points ahead. Southernwood now on to Hunt. Hunt shrugs off the attentions of Sotrice. Britain have got to find inspiration from somewhere. Forshaw now. Goulding now. On to Clark. Good ball inside to McNamara. Britain 5 yards short of the French 25 with a good line out here. Martin puts Derbyshire into space. Good tackle from Courier. Tommy Martin now. Here to Goulding. Goulding launches a high up and under. This one to Tess Carvey. He drops it this time, but France come up with possession. Manuel Courier is the man picking up the pieces. Britain foolishly won't let him play the ball. You concede yet another needless penalty. That's a four each, the penalties in this second half. So France up to their own 25. Substitute Guéral, hands it on to fellow substitute Sotrice. Into loose forward Amar. Yeah, France using the tackles well at the moment. Koss now driving in. Guéral behind to play the ball for the French. Barge electing to run this time. Good tackle from Burgess. Guéral hands it on to Amar. Last tackle indicates the referee. Guéral. Barge gets the kick in. That's another popular decision by the referee. Scrum midway between halfway and the Great Britain 25. And Patrick Terreals has gone into the scrum half position now. Winning the ball to feeding it. Out to Farsh. On to centre Daspam. Terreals now on to Koss. But it's points Britain need at the moment. Oh no. Good tackle by Hunt in any case on Daspam. It's a 62 penalty count now in France's favour in the second half. Scrums 4 each. Goulding puts the ball on the stand on top of us. So Southernwood now with the tap. McNamara is the first man in. Martin now. Out to skipper Clark. Britain beginning to move the ball a little. Certainly this French defence standing its ground at the moment. Good tackle by Terreals. Southernwood out to Goulding. On to Clark now. Trying to put Rudd through the gap. The French defence withstanding everything at the moment. Martin with the eye up and under once more. Dropped by Terreals, picked up by Carvey, all on, says the referee. Now can Britain force an error? Got to score twice to win this one. There's 6.5 minutes remaining here at Central Park. France in for a shot victory at the moment. Koss tackled 15 yards in front of his own post. Two French substitutes, Sotrice and Guéral, have certainly seen a lot of the ball since they came on. It's Guéral at the moment. Back to Farsh with the kick. Ball's nicely for Hunt. It's a good ball out to Spruce. So Great Britain back in possession, 30 yards out. Southernwood now on to Goulding. Now to Price. He's up to the 25. Cross gets the tackling for France. Southernwood down the short side. On to Forshaw. Goulding now on to Clark. Back to Goulding. Good defence again from the French. This time Texido was the man making the tackle. Long ball. Blood force back inside. Clark now onto Martin. One ball to Hunt. Hunt juggles with it. Can he find a space outside? He can't. He gets the ball out though. Britain throw it anywhere at the moment. Fernanda comes in from Clark. Well taken again under pressure by Daniel Carvey. And the French defence is standing everything Great Britain can throw at them at the moment. It's time wasting as well. Gerald now behind the play of the ball. Is this a final flourish from Britain as they seek only their second try of the game? France in possession, 15 yards from their own line. Good surge from acting half-back. The Frenchman just put the ball on the floor. Penalty goes France's way. Monsieur Chanfreux, the most popular man around Central Park at the moment. France certainly appear to have pinched this one. So Jean-Claude Guéral with the tap, 10 yards from halfway. First man in is Texido. Guéral. And Texido's adjusted his scrum cap. Amar drives in. Tackle by McNamara. Grandjean takes it into the Britain half. Guéral. Onto Koss. Ball loose. France pick up the pieces once more. Torreal's behind the play of the ball. Drops it. Backwards, well, the referee indicated that it went forwards, but the allowed play on. So Treese now, from acting half-back for France. Shrugs off centre Chris Rudd. Makes another 5 yards. Farsh with the grubber kick. Comes off David Myers and goes into touch. And France will get head and ball 15 yards out. Just 2 minutes of this match remaining. France appear to be home and dry now. France win the scrum. Notice that substitute Stefan Millet was on the right wing. I certainly didn't see him come on. The penalty goes France's way. Millet, who kicked their only points in the first match in France 3 weeks ago, will use the clock up by going for goal again. Stefan Mill, his first attempt of the evening, 5 yards in from the far touchline. is successful, and that gives France the 10-point advantage with just 1 minute of normal time remaining. That's the first point of this second half. It's a 79th minute penalty from substitute Stéphane Millet. So France will just go through the motions now. I know they've got this game well and truly wrapped up. Guéral now moving the ball left. Onto his loose forward David Amar. Guéral onto Terrils. He's halfway through again. Clark gets the tackle in for Britain. France using the tackles well. We're into added time here at the end of this under-21 international at Central Park. Kick finds touch, just short of halfway. The final whistle goes. It's a shock victory for the French. 3 weeks ago, France won by 48 points. They were beaten by 48 points to 2 in France. But this evening they've come to Central Park to defeat the Great Britain under-21 side by 16 points to 6. Great Britain's points came from a David Myers try and a Chris Rudd penalty. For France, 2 tries from Eric Van Brussel and 1 from Pascal Farge. Patrick Terrils kicked 1 goal in the first half and Stéphane Millet kicked 1 in the last minute. So this is Derek Disley saying goodbye from Central Park, Wigan, with the final reminder of this evening's scoreline. It's Great Britain 6, France 16.
Tape's going. 1 2 1 2. We're off. Okay now. Right. Oh, you're not filming? Ah. Well, good afternoon and welcome to Witherspool, home of Warrington. And today, Stones Bitter Championship Division 1 match against their neighbours St Helens. Already met once this season in a John Riedel third round.